Hello everyone, my name is Apex Pucks, and today is another Rainbow Six Siege video. Now if you can tell, my voice is quite hoarse today. Sorry about that, but I'm just not feeling good, but I did want to make these videos. So, yeah, let's get on with it. So, as you can tell, not by the title, if by the gameplay, that this is a operator guide for Doc. Now, just let me give you some background on this dude and how I play him. I absolutely love this guy. And he's actually really fun to play with, even though he's not really an asset to the team, but more he's like a lone wolf type of dude. But that's alright, because he could actually be pretty good. Say if like your friend needs to like be downed or something like that, and you need to down him, and then you pick him up with the stim pistol. He's got a ton of health now, so that is pretty good. So yeah, let's get on with it. We're gonna be rating this guy on weapons, tools, usability, and a final judgment, which combines all three. So yeah. Let's first start off with the weapons. I'm going to give Doc a 9 out of 10 for the weapons, simply because of his MP5 and how amazing it is. It doesn't do the best damage, but the rate of fire is really good, and it control the recoil really nicely. See, like right there, I was tap firing and didn't have a problem with that. Saw those headshots; that was so fun. Anyway, yeah, the MP5 is really good. I mean, like he has a really shitty shotgun, so I wouldn't use that at all. To be honest, the MP5 is really the way to go. So you can just really reel in the recoil. Like, there's not even a problem. Like, right here, with this stim pistol, like, it's just so helpful. Even in terrorist hunt, like, playing by myself. Like, it's just so freaking helpful. Trying to just win shit with it. So, yeah. Now we're going to move on to the tools. And for tools, I'm giving him a 9 out of 10. I'm giving him a 9 out of 10 because, simply for the fact that it only has 3 shots. And if it had 5... Actually, no, if it had 5, it'd be overpowered. Well, yeah, a 9 out of 10 does do good with it because it's kind of hard to hip fire it, even though there's, like, it's just, like, one circle dot. Like, you can really miss it really easily, and since it's, like, a projectile, there's, like, no, like, bullet drop to it, but it's more of a, it travels really slow, and you have to really line up your shot for it to be right, because, like, if you shoot it, and the guy moves over, it's like, well, there goes one, and, you know, it's just so unfortunate, but anyway... It is really good. So, oh my gosh. Ooh. So it is really good. Ooh, that's a lot better. It is a really good tool for you to use, and he does have the barbed wire and the deployable shield, which is what I'm using here. So that is also pretty good. That complements his play style, which is more sit in the room type of dude or room closely. So, yeah. All right. Now for usability, this one was a hard one. I was thinking about this. I was like, I'm not sure when you would use him. I mean, he is a great operator. I'm not gonna lie. I use him all the time. Now, if you play like my play style, which is sit in room or roam closely, I would say, dude, use him all the time. Now, if you're a roamer, depends on the map. Maybe for house, I would use him. Actually, no, maybe. Again, I'm not sure. It is really hard to tell when not to use Doc. If you have a team that you're playing against and they go a lot of headshots, like almost every kill is a headshot, then don't use him. Do not use him. But if they like to hit the body and everything, then use him completely because he would be amazing. So yeah. Again, it really is up to your choice and your play style. Personally, I recommend using him all the time because he's just such a fun operator to use, and there's like no reason not to use him because you could revive yourself and 2 other teammates. It's like it's so beautifully perfect, in my opinion. So, for the final judgment, is an average of the 2 scores, weapons and tools, and a combination of usability. So that is gonna be a 9 out of 10, obviously, and again, it is best used when you want to use him. Is really your choice when to use them. So yeah. Now I'm gonna give some strategies on what to do with him. Sitting in room, that is probably the best option to do. Even in this video, I tried roaming around a little bit. That actually got me killed at the end by a bomber. I cut it out, but you know, I mean, if you guys want to see it next time, if I get killed, I'll show it. Anyway, again, sitting in room is much better than actually roaming. Now, if you want to spawn peek with this guy is really good. Now, if you're on like a small map, it is good, like house. But if you're on a big map, like this one, or Border or something like. Well, Border's kind of big, but it's really hard to find your place around. What are the maps? Oregon. Let's see what else. Yacht. Those maps are not so good for spawn peeking potential, but for the actual for spawn peeking on smaller maps is pretty good. So we have actually, you don't have the loadout just yet. We have why staying in room is so much better than roaming with Doc. Again, I just really stated it beforehand. Since he's a slow operator, he's not good for roaming, but he is really good for sitting in room and taking. And he's a meaty operator. He can take a lot of shots without dying. And if he does go down, he's got that stim pistol. So that pretty much just says it all right there. The only time I'd really roam with him is again at the beginning of the round when you're trying to spawn peek. That's the only time. But then after you miss or kill a couple people, then just get straight back to room. So yeah, right now we're gonna be going over the best loadout for Doc.
Fuck that guy.
All right, so for the loadout, we have obviously the MP5. Again, this gun is really good, and the way I have it set up is I have an ACOG, grip, and a compensator / flash hider. Actually, I don't think I have anything on the flash or anything on the muzzle. But hey, well, either a flash hider or a compensator will do. I'm not sure which one reduces the first shot recoil or the holding down recoil, but I'd recommend the holding down one because you really don't need to tap fire with this one. Now moving on to the pistol, we have the P9. This pistol is great. 45 caliber, does a lot of damage. Really nice pistol. I've no attachments on it, just the black ice. So yeah. In a second here, we're gonna be moving on to which gadget I use. Obviously, we have the hypodermic shot, and then last we're gonna have the deployable shield again. Very good if you want to stay in room. If you want to close roam, I recommend picking the barbed wire because that is the best option. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe for more Rainbow Six Siege content. I cannot speak. I'll see you guys later. Peace.